So this third time, it was more powerful than the first and the second one. The word experience is a little bit stronger. I walked with my partner the other day around the street, like I always do, go to the road, and I see the sanctuary, like an altar, going down the street. And there is an entity, and there is a lot of people paying respect. So in that moment, my dance partner says to me, so who is this? And why this is here? I didn't know what to answer, but to give her an answer that it was for me common sense, it was like, maybe there is somebody who has been very successful in life and has done this as a way of saying thank you, and it has opened it to everybody, because it was also food given to everybody. I thought somebody has done something right, and they decided to give it to the people, not to celebrate with the people. But no, actually, you are into a festival, the festival that it goes, it says that the good has a victory over the bad, right? Something similar. I didn't know much about it, but after the question, I decided when I come back home, I'm gonna check in the internet, what is this? What happened after is very revealing. Without me to know, having the wrong information about the place, I remember going to pay respects. The people in there, they told me, you can go up to the altar. I copy a guy who was next to me. The guy next to me put his hands together, put these fingers under his chin, and he went into this mode, and from this mode he went up and he went down. And I copy, for a while I look at him, then I copy the movement, and there was an intense happiness taking over, which was very difficult to explain. It was simple. It's the second time that happens to me. In the previous trip happened something similar, but this time was extremely strong, because after all the traveling, I had a lot of issues in relation with people, trying to agree projects, trying to agree how things are going to go, defining what the tango is for me, and how it can help around. There was a lot of energy that in this moment I felt it dropped. It didn't matter. I mean that everything was in theory simple, very simple to understand about the idea of having happiness within myself. I went to the border of tears. I control it because I feel shy. I feel, okay, this is maybe too much, and I hold it within myself. I took my partner. We left, and something changed on that trajectory from that place to the home. Something became calm. Something became very clear. It was a very, very strong experience. Then I came here and I realized that this is a festival, and I read all about it, and when I read the concept of it, it did really make sense. But what I discovered also is that to understand the Indian spirituality, you don't need to have a knowledge. You don't have to be told what you should feel. You discover it by yourself, and that was very different. The previous time, it was in the temple which I visit, with an image of Ganapati, of Ganesha. I remember again doing what somebody else does, knocking the bell, and watching through that door. I saw the two little eyes looking at me straight, and it was this sensation of wanting to laugh or wanting to smile. The message was clear and was not complex. It was not about some God that did this and the good and the bad. No. This was clear. This was happiness is now. Happiness is the way why we are here. And as much as a person is happy, I think the less problems it creates for others. So it was pretty revealing for me. The message to share with everyone it's a little bit like Jesuitic. When I follow the trails of Jesus Christ, I noticed in Nazareth, some people told me something very important, that for our religion, for Catholicism, it has to be known, because it may change the things the way they are. Those things are that Jesus Christ, on the childhood, he emigrated to India in order to get educated about how life is. The second is that Jesus probably didn't die, because it takes much longer for somebody to be hanged and die. I'm so sorry if this offends somebody. I'm very, very sorry. But it's my belief that Jesus did not die, that somebody put him down from the cross and told him to run away. And the place where he ran away, of course, it was again India, some part of India. Is what I'm trying to discover at the moment. And the third thing is that maybe Jesus didn't make any miracles as per se. It was power up in order to create a figure which will overlast. But it has a very strong consequence. So he did not take fishes out of nowhere. He did not convert water into wine, and he did not probably bring somebody from dead alive. These are just maybe poetic ways to say something else. But there is, with these super ability things, we are covering the strongest message that Jesus Christ gives to the world, and is love the other as you love yourself. With that very simple commandment, you resume and you overcome whatever other miracles they could be around. I strongly believe that if the leaders of the world start to understand that we are in the year 2025, that we don't need to spend any more lives in meaningless wars, that we need to find another way of communicating, or technology is going to find another way of communicating for us and will displace us. So if we want to be as we are now, I think we should develop a way to resolve our problems with reason, but more than reason, with happiness, with a meaningful soul. Sometimes it's more important to be happy than to be right.